Our next guest is grooving to our new tunes. And of course, the topic of conversation at all times in our city is what's happening in the real estate market.
And a slight correction, he wasn't quite grooving. He was just nodding, going, good tunes, good tunes. Leo Wilk joining us. We call him Condo Leo around here, and we are talking about the Vancouver real estate market because who isn't in this city right now? How are you, Leo?
I am great.
First of all, would you like to tell us about the stag you were just on in Arizona? Do you want to start with that? Or do you want to?
No, I'm okay. The peeling on my nose.
If you watch us on live stream every day, those are the kind of stories that you get from our guests when they're just sitting here casually hanging out with us.
I am strictly a professional.
That's right. So strictly professionally, what the heck is happening with the condo market here in Vancouver?
Well, it is, again, I know last time I was here we talked about it, but right now you cannot go anywhere without someone wanting to know about it. I was even on the flight down to Phoenix where we went for the stag, and someone lived there, and that's all they asked me about, the market.
Is it crashing? What's going on?
There's a lot of hatred out there, I can tell you that much. I'm getting YouTube comments, and people hate me all of a sudden. I'm that guy, but it is slower. Like last year, I got some stats here I brought, actually. So last year, stats is what everybody wants to hear, and these are big ones. So last year, in 2011, September 1 to today, October 12th, in that year, there was 267 sales. This year, in the same time frame, there's 137.
So we're talking condo sales.
Condo sales.
Almost in half.
Downtown, West Side, Yaletown, and Harbour.
Detached homes are exactly the same. I've seen the stats for that from another buddy. I've been cheating on you, Leo. There's another man I've been getting my stats from.
So
but
there's the
they were
stats
saying the
right
same
there.
Thing.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, we thought September was really going to recover this year, and as you can see, the red is the sales that actually went down still. And what's that showing is people are really just waiting. When September hit, the activity was crazy. I've got a ton of buyers. We're all looking. Our open houses are busy, but people are just waiting because everyone's just caught up in the reports that everyone sees, from Toronto.
You know what? It's slowed down, but have prices changed? Because, I mean, that's what people are waiting for to see if they actually do drop. Have they dropped at all?
They have changed. They've become more reasonable, is what I say. The market has changed. It's inevitable. Like, we see it. It has definitely changed. Even that number right now, we're almost 50%. Everyone says the market's crumbling, the market's falling. Well, we're lucky we're in Vancouver. I mean, it's not gonna, they predict this 40% drop, and that means your $400,000 condo, do you expect it to get to, I think it's 260?
Yeah.
And you know why that won't happen? Because when it gets to 350, I'm gonna buy it, because that's an amazing deal. So that's what this 40% number someone threw around, and everyone is so stuck on it, but there's so many other things you need to take into account.
Well, and that just goes to show that, I mean, in real estate, like in all things, psychology is a big part of it. What's happening upstairs with people really factors into the market, and that's when it gets tough.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's just that people just like big numbers. 40%.
Okay, 40% sky's falling.
I mean, does this have all the hallmarks of a bubble? I mean, that's the question that people always use. But I've heard people saying that about Vancouver for the last 12 years.
And whenever someone says to me, are we in a bubble? I say, well, I'm going to go on a limb here. I don't know. Because no one truly knows. I mean, some people say yes, some people say no, and everybody just has their own take on it, but no one's really going after the facts. And Cameron McNeil, who's the president of Mac Marketing Solutions, he says it best. He says, we're not in a bubble because we have so much investment opportunity still with rental rates, with things like that. And a bubble is usually, if you have a pre-construction building and there's 200 people lined up down the street, they say that's the sign that a bubble, it's building. We don't have that. They're lowering prices. They're trying to give incentives for people to come in. So it's not like we're just blowing up right now, because we have come down.
Yeah.
It's the question, nobody can tell where the market's going, but what is it like for you as a real estate agent to try and figure that out with your clients?
Again, they'll ask me, where's the market going? I'll say, look, I don't know 100%, but right now I can tell you, if you're buying a condo, we can try to get you in there for a really good price, but don't expect to make the $200,000 that we used to make on it.
Right.
That's just not there anymore, but it's still going to sell in Vancouver. We've got amazing rates for rentals, so the investment, whenever someone asks me, how many rentals in this building, I say in Vancouver, expect half.
Yeah.
Really?
And that's still going to come because the rental rates are amazing. Our vacancy rate is like 1% or lower right now.
And it's been that way for years.
Yeah.
It's a city that people want to live in at the end of the day.
Exactly.
And it's a very livable city.
Exactly. So you can't escape the fact that it is slower out there. Yeah. But is it a bubble? Is it about to crash? Is it going to be 40% lower? No, I won't let it get there because I want that condo at 350. So no one's going to let it get there.
Everybody knows Leo's number now. It's 350.
I want that condo
Everybody
for 350.
knows that. 350.
Okay, let's talk about our feature building today.
Yes.
What are we looking at?
So we're looking at the Maddox. And one of the reasons we're looking at it, for one, it's by Cressy. And if you've ever seen a Cressy building, they are just one of the best builders.
I like that kitchen.
It's a nice kitchen. It's Italian imported appliances. I mean, they've got, the building's going to have a huge amenity center, a 3,000 square foot fitness center.
And where is this located?
So it's on Davie and Howe, pretty much.
This is the other aspect of why you're talking about this building today, because this sort of signals a bit of a shift in the city and where the city's going in the future.
Exactly. They've done well. They've sold about 80%. I think you can still get a one-bedroom in there starting at $381. And that whole area down there, Vancouver South. Well,
I want it for $350.
If they get it at $350 HST, and I'll take it.
Okay.
Give me two.
Sorry, continue with the building, because it is interesting where it is.
Vancouver South is changing. So on the off-ramps from the Granville Street Bridge, they're getting rid of the loops. And if you've ever seen those loops, I've gotten a ticket on that loop. I'm glad to see it go.
Yeah.
And then they've got the tow yard there where I've been towed to. I'm glad to see it go.
You're a bad person.
I know. It was on the same day, maybe, too. But they are putting up buildings, grocery stores, cafes, all these walkways, making it easier to get to the water even. So they're really, really changing that area, which is kind of, it is potentially Vancouver's next hot area, whereas it's just out of Yaletown, it's just off Granville, downtown's, you
You're
can
close to the beach.
Island, yeah.
Exactly, it's a really good concept, and it's the city doing all the changes there, and there's even like I think 2 or 3 more proposed buildings that are going up by some really good developers.
That one looks really nice. Great use of space too.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about our favorite thing, which are the bad MLS photos. And for those who haven't seen these before, these are actual real photos that are posted on the MLS.
And these are all active ones today.
What up, Sweats? What up, Sweats? Pump it up, dog!
This guy, he's the model for the gym shot that you're taking, which is really nice.
Wow.
He's trying to cut weight, though, because he's an MMA fighter.
Those are baggy pants. So maybe he's
do
done
not
it.
include that guy. Whoa.
Wow, just looking at this one gives me
This one I kind of giving.
Hey, they're watching the
I
Olympics.
like it because the photos for the place were beautiful. I saw that picture. I was like, you couldn't have captured that TV shot any better than that moment. So that one I'm actually saying it's a good one. Well done.
It's a good one.
That looks like an ad for Sony TVs. More than it looks like a condo. It's like
or for general
crystal
paint.
clear.
This is more my style, but what's happening in the background
It's
there?
just don't get up.
Is that
It's
guy
fine.
naked?
I don't know.
I think he's got a shirt off, or he's got a tank top, or he's just got a tank top of hair.
Tan.
So I guess it was just an awkward moment. They didn't want to. This one, nothing says buy my condo more than a screenshot of your sink.
Like, hey.
But look at how beautiful that sink is.
It's a great sink.
That
but
is a
sink.
I think that was the highlight of the bathroom shot. It said bathroom, and it was a sink. I said, wow,
That is an architectural feature. Whoa.
Yeah, tell me what's going on in this one.
Just no.
Wait, is the bathroom in? Is the bedroom in the bathroom?
I don't know. That I really can't figure it out. And even the bathroom is reflected off the mirror, so you don't know
And
where
the
it's coming.
closet door's open and everything's messy. Is that a bed or is
And
there
if
a
you
person
see on
in
the
it?
ground, there's like all these makeup boxes or something. So it kind of looks like you've got an open concept to your bathroom.
That looks like the morning after the night before happened.
If you ever plan on taking hallucinations.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Yeah, don't buy that last place or this place, because this guy will
Who's
be
creepy
waiting.
guy?
That is not the realtor.
Is he coming to get me in my sleep?
I don't know what he's doing.
Does he come with the condo?
That one's just take it again.
You know what? I see dead people. That's
Man,
what that
people
says
are
to me.
weird.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Dude, those were beauties. You outdid yourself on those.
The glasses are working.
I won't take credit. I didn't take any of those photos.
That is Condo Leo in a
but
nutshell
people,
right
when
there,
you're
man.
taking
I like
photos
it.
to sell your home, maybe you'll get it for $350 if you get good photos.
Yeah.
$350. We're going to take a break and come back with more right after this. Stick around.